अस्सलामुअलैकुम प्यारे बच्चों। आज हम जो हमारा टॉपिक है वो 7.2 है, हाउ डू वी कंट्रोल फायर। हम फायर कंट्रोल कैसे करते हैं। You must have seen or heard of the fire breaking out in the homes, shops, and the factories. If you have seen such an incident, write a short descriptions in your notebooks. Also, share the experience with your classmates. Find out the telephone numbers of the fire service in your area. If a fire breaks out in your homes or in your neighborhood, the first thing to do is to call the fire service. It is important that all of us know the telephone numbers of the fire service. Does your city or town have a fire brigade station? When a fire brigade arrives, what does it do? It pours water on the fire. Water cools the combustible material so that its temperature is brought below its ignition temperature. This prevents the fire from separating. Water vapors also surrounds the combustible materials, helping in cutting off the supply of the air, so the fire is extinguished. You have learned that there are three essential requirements for producing the fire. Can you list these three requirements? These are fuel, air, and heat. Fuel and heat. Fire can control by removing one or more of these requirements. The job of a fire extinguisher is to cut off the supply of the air or to bring down the temperature of the fuel, or both. Notice that the fuel in most cases cannot be eliminated. If, for instance, a building catches fire, the whole building is the fuels. The most common fire extinguisher is the water, but water works only when things like the wood and the paper are on fire. If an electricity equipment is on fire, water may conduct the electricity and harm those trying to do the fire. Water is also not suitable for the fires involving oils and the petrol. Do you recall that the water is the heavier than the oils, so it sinks below the oils and oil keeps burning on the top. हाउ डज़ वी कंट्रोल फायर। हम ये फायर जो है ये कैसे कंट्रोल करते हैं। आपने देखा होगा अगर किसी भी जगह शॉप्स या फैक्ट्रीज में आग लग जाती है तो फायर ब्रिगेडियर्स आते हैं आग जलाने में। वो जब ये वाटर उस पर स्प्रे करते हैं तो इससे क्या होता है, इससे जो ये इग्निशन टेम्परेचर इसका कम करते हैं। तो इससे क्या होता है, या मतलब जो ये जब मतलब फायर लगती है तो इसमें थ्री जो रिक्वायरमेंट्स होते हैं जो फायर प्रोड्यूस करते हैं। एक तो फ्यूल, आयर और हीट होती है। जब ये इस पर वाटर स्प्रे करते हैं तो इन तीनों में से एक वो रिमूव करते हैं, या उससे जब ये वाटर इस पर स्प्रे करते हैं तो इससे जो इसका इग्निशन टेम्परेचर इग्निशन जो fire control removing area of these requirements. The job of the extinguisher is to cut off the supply of the air. ये supply of air cut करते हैं और bring down the temperature of the fuel, या down करते हैं temperature of the fuel, उसको down करते हैं, या both. Notice that the fuel in most cases cannot be eliminated. ये जो fuel है इसको हम eliminate नहीं कर सकते, क्योंकि for an instance building catches fire, जब building fire catch करती है तो whole building जो है ये बन जाती है fuel. The most common fire extinguisher is the water. Water हम इस्तेमाल करते हैं आग बुझाने के लिए, but the water works only when the things like the wood and the paper are on fire. ये तभी काम करता है जब वुड या पेपर में आग लग जाती है। If an electrical equipment is on fire, अगर electrical equipment on fire होगा, water may conduct the electricity. Water तब पानी conduct करता है electricity and harm those trying to, फिर ये harm करता है उनको जो इसको बचाने में मदद करते हैं। Water is also not suitable for the fires. Water is also not suitable for the fires in oil and petrol. जो oil and petrol है उस water suitable नहीं है। Do you recall that the water is heavier than oil? जो water है ये heavier है कि oil से ये heavier है। So it sinks below the oil. ये sink करता है below the oil and the oil keeps burning on the top. जो oil है ये top पे रहता है और burn कर देता है। And the inflammable materials like the petrol, carbon dioxide is the best extinguisher. इसके लिए हम carbon dioxide जो है वो best extinguisher है। Carbon dioxide being the heavier than the oxygen. ये carbon dioxide ये oxygen से heavier है, since the contact between the fuel and the oxygen is cut off। ये कांटेक्ट ख़त्म कर जाता है फ्यूल और ऑक्सीजन के बीच में।